How's it guys, Munash here, and today I'm taking my 26th champ to rank 4. And this is for Alliance War defense, but it is one of those defenders that you're just happy to take up because they are pretty useful on offense as well. And that is Penny Parker, a champ who's relatively new to my roster. I only pulled her 2 months ago from a Tech Nexus after season 38. Then I duped her a few weeks later from an Abyss Nexus during the Banquet event. So she is one of those champs who was really annoying to deal with when she first came out. We just didn't have that many good counters like Magneto and Venom. And then eventually we just learned to deal with her with pretty much any champ, but she's still pretty annoying, especially in a Battlegrounds type of scenario. And then we got champs like Gallon and Hulkling who just destroy her, although she still remains relevant in the defensive sphere of the game, especially in Battlegrounds where you can just outdraft your opponent or outright just ban the champs you don't want to be used against you. But nowadays in Alliance War, she more so just forces a specific counter, especially if she's placed somewhere where you can't just run Gallon. And she is a tactic defender for planetary endurance, so if she were to drop a special 2 and you block the whole thing, she will gain 10 of those flourish buffs. And at that stage, when you hit block, the opponent gains power as if you're striking them. So she can still pose a bit of a defensive threat, and on attack she is still a very capable champion. Some pretty useful utilities such as immunities to poison and incinerate, a bit of power control, and the auto block can save you in some sticky situations. And that shield also just makes her a lot more durable, basically gives you perfect block, and of course the passive heal block. Like I really want to awaken her, just for those heavy regen matchups like Weapon X and Nick Fury. Always good to have at least one Nick Fury counter in the deck, so when someone like Archangel gets banned and I don't get Crossbones, then I still have Penny Parker at least. Because just the fact that she can pretty much ignore his whole second life makes her such an efficient counter for the fight. So the typical rotation is special 1, special 1, special 2, although you ideally want to drop the special 1 because the first hit will power burn and you get an extra 3 charges when you push him to a bar of power. So instead of 4 charges, you get 7 from a single special 1. So I am going to drop my second special 1 soon after the first one, which isn't very ideal because once you have more than 10 charges, they will start to expire. So you ideally want to drop the second special 1 just before you add 2 bars of power, so you maximize the amount of charges you have before you drop the special 2. But for this fight I wasn't too concerned about optimizing the damage because it is a rank 3 Nick Fury. In fact, I might have even been able to get away with just one special 1 for this fight, because I only had 12 charges before the special 2, but still had plenty of incinerate duration at the end, so I am going to lose a couple of charges, which is fine as long as I have at least 10. The special 2 will do a decent amount. Don't want him to throw a special 1, so just baiting heavies. And finally drop that juicy special 2, which pretty much ends the fight. Just gotta dex a special 2 and then watch him melt away with all those incinerates. And the nice thing about using Penny here is you don't take a lot of block damage just because of that Sing shield being up most of the time. So pretty happy with this rank up, and yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. Hope you found this interesting, and as always, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day and I'll see you soon.